Hit me on my house on this light skin Frazier. I just bought a new.
Okay, bitch, watch this.
Welcome to Abstract Trap Raps, Volume 1.
If you're not happy with your label, come over to Balcony Boise Records, get you a free chain. Wow. Ooh, solid.
There you go, bitch.
What up, 75? This is the Balcony Boys, adopted recently by Norfolk, Virginia. We've been out here for like 4 years, been doing music for about 3. We got a bunch of random projects online. Our most recent project, Abstract Trap Raps Volume 1, just came out. So listen to that. You can find it on all the major streaming platforms. We do everything ourselves, like self-taught, self-made, all that. Beats, mixing, mastering, writing, all that. But yeah, you can find us, like I said, SoundCloud, Apple, Amazon, all that.
Word.
Oh, and I'm TV. This is Felipe Francois, the duo.
Yeah, what he said.
Word. Welcome to the Resurgence.
Thank you for having us. Appreciate it.
For sure. Putting the national spotlight on the talent in Virginia.
Yes, we need that.
Yeah. So yeah, let's first, go ahead and get into it. Let's talk about this new project y'all have, Abstract Trap Raps.
Volume 1.
Volume 1.
Yeah. So about that, it's like there's a lot of talent in 75, including ourselves. And we've been hearing a lot of people. We've been kind of slacking as far as like putting out music. It's been like 10, 11 months since our last project. And that was a little EP that we got with Bria called B3. But this one, like that one's kind of like a little more like emotion catching side, like kind of sad. But this project's like mostly about having fun, essentially. Minus maybe like one song called BS. It's 9 tracks. You got the intro where we just show that we can rap. Then like after that you have like a whole lot of fun tracks, some slow tracks, slow it down. And then the outro we put like
20 people.
Yeah, a lot of loved ones on there. We put my pet dog on there, Kisame. Anyone we could think of. We were calling everybody, whoever picked up, we just put them on there. But the project is really just like bringing fun to Virginia. Virginia's already fun enough, but like just some more. Like there's nothing wrong with having a little bit more fun. But we can still really rap too.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that this project had a little more chemistry than the other projects. It was, a lot more well put together in terms of the production.
Ooh, absolutely.
Yeah, how the songs flowed. So what got you all to that point and kind of made y'all want to just take it to the next level?
Well, the project was supposed to come out in like February.
Oh, okay, word.
So we had like a lot of time to look back and reflect on what we have so far, and then go back and change it, and go back and change it, and go back and change it a whole bunch of times until we got it right and put out a product that like was more put together than what would have came out in like February and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, I don't think people would have liked it.
Word.
Yeah.
So who produces the music?
Me, and then he gets like second opinion on like every single thing I do.
Okay.
So it's kind of like both of us.
From scratch, completely.
Yeah, all the way.
Nice, bottom up. So do you all have a favorite track?
I like the outro.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. We made the outro for us, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, it puts me in a good mood every time I listen to it.
Yeah.
Smooth. Yeah, I feel like my favorite would be the intro.
Really?
I like how it just, starts off.
Loud.
Yeah, it comes right into it. Chain chop is smooth as well. Another thing I want to point out is I know she will have like that transition in the middle of the song.
Yeah.
The intro?
The chain chop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got one intro too.
Yeah, okay. Smooth. What inspired that type of production?
Ooh, I can tell you. For the transition, the second song, was recorded in like December, and it wasn't gonna make the project, but I really liked it. He didn't like it as much, but I really wanted it to be on the project, so I was like, all right, let's just do a 2-part song. Because Chain Chomp was so short anyway, and he didn't have a verse, and I like when he raps anyway. So I was like, let's put them together, and then we did, and it came out really well.
Yeah.
So that was why.
Smooth. So you said y'all been out here for how long?
Like 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
2014, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where y'all originally from?
I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, but I lived in Kentucky for a while and North Carolina. I went to school at Elizabeth City, and that's where we met actually.
Okay.
But after that, I came here to go to ODU to get my master's in business, but I was so miserable I didn't even go through with it.
Word.
Yeah, but that's how we got here pretty much. Like he just needed. Well, we were both wanting to live together anyway because we're brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we've been here for that long, just working for real.
Mm-hmm.
Max is from a tiny little farm out in North Carolina. You don't hear about it.
Bertie.
Bertie.
Okay, that's by Elizabeth City.
It's like an hour from Elizabeth City.
Okay.
No phone service.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got Wi-Fi at the house?
Nope.
Wow.
Still no.
Or animals? Any animals?
Yeah.
Ugh.
We got chickens out.
Or okay.
I got everything.
So, very peaceful.
Yeah, it's really quiet.
Uh,
Got bears too.
Bears?
Yeah, we ate some bear for Thanksgiving last year actually.
8
Yeah, gee.
bears.
Yeah, one of them was
I ain't
walking around
never
the front
heard
yard, and they had little kids out there, so they like kind of shot it,
Uh,
and they cleaned it, and then they're like, "Oh, we're having bear Thanksgiving." I was
wow. Okay.
like, "It was good."
Different.
Very good.
Alright. Yeah, I got a question for Tyree. He wants know what. How long did you do at ODU?
I never even went. Like,
Oh, you never went.
I didn't realize I didn't want to do it.
Okay.
But now, I got accepted again to get my master's in education.
Mm-hmm.
When I went though, like I really didn't like how they were talking to me. Like they weren't listening to like what I needed, the advisor, so I still didn't go. But I teach first grade now. I want to get my master's in education. I just don't know where from, but I do want to pursue that. Still. I love teaching and I love music. And like a lot of things I do, like in my music, come from the kids. Like my ad libs, some of my ad libs come from the kids, or like when I'm performing, some of the dances I do come literally from the kids. I've got lines from the kids and put them in the songs. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good inspiration.
Yeah, I do like the structure of the music and feel it has that kind of middle between that adult sound and then the kind of fun,
Yeah,
lively. So that puts you all in a great position to, have both markets.
exactly. That's what we're going for. We just want to have fun
Or
on this project.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the question about ODU. Just what background did you get from the business, but you didn't go to ODU? So, like, what kind of inspired you all to, pursue music how you all are, like in terms of the branding and?
Actually, the only reason we pursued music is because like we were so unhappy with everything we were doing. Like we weren't doing anything productive or fun. Like I was working at Food Line when I moved here, and I was really miserable. And then I had like 6 jobs before everything started going well. Before I got into the school, but I was working at Food Line, and I work at Kogan's Pizza.
Mm.
That's a plug. He works there too, and I was really unhappy. Like Kogan's is okay, it's cool. It's like not a strenuous job or anything. But misery pretty much drove us to do music. Like we didn't know what to do, and then one day I was like, let's just make beats.
Right.
Yeah. I was gonna say, literally one night we were just like, I started making beats and was like, shit, before we started rapping and everything.
Yeah.
And he was just like, why aren't we rapping? And I was like,
You said why aren't?
yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know. And we just kind of did. It was just from there, yeah.
How'd you learn how to make beats, produce?
I mean, I went to school back in Elizabeth City for music composition.
Okay.
So I was doing like orchestral stuff and like full on different world completely music wise. And it kind of just blended over into like the same kind of like concepts and stuff as far as beats and everything. It just kind of came naturally, I think.
Mm-hmm. So when you were doing it in school, was that like digitally, or was it more kind of studying the background of music composition?
It was kind of both.
Okay.
Like for the most part, music we studied was like people that have been long dead for like hundreds of years. Type
Right.
shit, you know what I mean?
Gotcha. Small. Okay.
I was in jazz band for like 5 years, and I kind of put some of that into some of our music and stuff. too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Word. Small. So have y'all kind of thought about the next projects coming up?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're like I said earlier, before we dropped this project, it's been like 10 months, but we're not slacking anymore. Like we already know what we want next. In the working, we have a smooth tape coming up called the Suede tape, and we haven't started it yet, but like we know like the concept that we're going for, and we have like one tape or a project that doesn't have a name, but we want to like, because we know we can really rap, and I'm sure people know that we can really rap, but like a project that really shows our skill, like straying away from like just the fun, bright side of everything.
Right.
With him on production, maybe some other people. I mean, it's kind of hard to find other beats because like beats that we really like. We search.
I can basically like recreate almost any beat at this point.
You said recreate?
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Right.
But then he's just like, let's steal it.
How long does it take you to make a beat?
Anywhere,
The mic. Yeah.
Here you go, G.
anywhere from like 5 minutes, maybe like an hour or 2.
For
Yeah. Like you've seen it before. I'll just sit there and like listen to a beat and I'm like,
mm-hmm.
why don't we have a song like that? Why don't we steal that?
Small.
Remake that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then we don't release it because that's
This is practice.
it's
Yeah.
practice pretty much.
Small. So you are big on like transitions from like one song to the next. Do you care if it has that fluid sound, or it's just like it can kind of hop around anywhere?
It really depends, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes multiple samples will flow really well together. Like on the outro for our song and stuff like that. Like, I made all those beats in like an hour,
Or
like the night before we released the
There's
project.
like 4 or 5 different beats on there.
Yeah, and they just all kind of flowed pretty well together and stuff.
smoke. Yeah. So I do want to touch on like y'all's older projects.
Golly. Now let's talk about it.
So do you all have like a favorite between the old and the new, or?
I think my favorite, oddly enough, is Super Chef Friends, which was our first project. It's absolutely terrible, but it's like, it's hilarious to go back and listen to, like, our delivery, our transitions, and
Mixing.
ad-libs or lack of ad-libs, and mixing, like all the stuff we know now compared to what we knew then. It's really cool. But as far as like quality, the best project is probably B3, which is us and Bria as well. But yeah, and then between them we just had a bunch of singles. And the singles, they really helped us too, like as far as like learning mixing, mastering, and like delivery especially. Like there's a song we did called Selling Lemonade, and that's the first song we ever dropped where I realized like, okay, I'm good. Like before I was like, all right, I'm all right. But when we dropped that song, I was like, I'm good now. Like I know what to do.
Or
And then I just it evolved to like where I am from there. And I'm still going, like still learning, growing, all that.
gotcha. Or so have y'all ever thought about like just flooding the streets with music? You know, you say you all just kind of make stuff and just for practice.
We have like one of our new things we want to do is kind of get on some already put out songs, like some popular songs, and just like practice rapping on those and put them out just to like I don't know, just show more skill. 'Cause we just want people to know.
Yeah.
Versatility and stuff.
Yeah, all that too.
Or so do you notice a difference in the music scene between here and Indianapolis? Like what's the
Well, I haven't been there in a while, but last time I went, I was in high school, and there was a lot of rappers out there, like local rappers, and they're like, I don't know, they're a lot more. It seems like they're a lot more friendly, and same in, I think North Carolina too. They're like a bit more friendly. Here, like, I reach out to a whole lot of people, and some like a lot of times I just don't get a response, but I don't take it personal.
in terms of like collaborating?
Yeah.
Or,
And then like sometimes we do collaborate with people, and it's I don't know, people are kind of like prima donnas here, like they want.
yeah.
Everybody thinks they're already famous.
Yeah, or they feel very entitled to our song. It's kind of weird, like, and it's hard to get people like on the same work ethic that we're on. Like I know we did Slack before, but when we were working on this project, we were really on it. So we'll tell people to come record, and they would say all right, and then they wouldn't show up, or they reschedule a bunch of times, and then we were like, all right, well, we're gonna put out the song anyway. We can't hold up for whoever.
Or
But yeah, I mean, the music scene out here is definitely cool. There's a lot of talent, but I'd like to see more togetherness. Like I try to push that. I reach out to a lot of people. There's a lot of people like that have reached out to us actually, or they talk about us to people, and people hit me up and be like, yeah, so and so told me about you. So it's cool, but it could be better.
or
Like I feel like if Virginia got together more, then
yeah, we would
we'd have
definitely
a lot more
be-
power.
Yeah, like in Atlanta,
Yeah.
Memphis, New York. You know, that's what we're trying to do here over at Waves.
Mhm.
Is kind of bring that power between power and numbers. Strength in
Yeah,
numbers.
y'all should do like a segment where you put like two artists who don't know each other and put them together and like kind
I
of
like that.
talk like this.
Right.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that one.
Yeah, put us on with who should we get on with? put us on with Young Crazy.
Or okay,
Yeah.
yeah, we definitely make that happen. Reach out and that's the goal here. Just everybody in the music scene.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about compilation tape?
Yes, we were just talking about that 2 days ago.
Right.
We want to do a compilation tape with a whole bunch of Virginia artists, maybe
Yeah.
like 10, 15 songs, like, and people who wouldn't normally work together. That'd be amazing.
It would.
Because like there's so much talent out here. Even like people who I don't personally like, I see that they have an impact, and I see that like they're making waves and making noise. Like if you put them with someone else who's maybe has a little bit less buzz, but they're still as talented, that's gonna help. Like everybody's gonna get pushed up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I really like to see. We're literally just talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of talent out here and everything, and there are a lot of different sounds and everything. But like kind of blending each other's sounds and like all the different styles and stuff like that, blending it together over time, I think kind of builds a sound. And I don't think it necessarily has a sound around here, but like you said, if everyone comes together more and stuff like that, it kind of builds off of each other. I think
That's a
it
great
easily-
point.
Yeah, just make a sound and stuff.
That'd be
like that.
amazing.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. So did you ever think about like getting into any other section of music other than hip hop in terms of like your beat making production? Like thought about, you know, mixing, you know, jazz and, you know, kind of, you just talking about the sound, you know, just bringing, you know, something fresh, something new.
Yeah, like recently with a lot of my beats, I'll start, like, cause I play instruments and everything, I'll put like guitar over it somewhere in the background or something instead of like a synth from like whatever VST. Just like play more live instruments and everything. Like with one of our upcoming projects and everything, we're gonna use like a lot more live instrumentation. Like
Oh, the
piano.
suede tape. The suede tape. It's very smooth.
Check it out. It's gonna be maybe like a few months from now.
Okay.
Less than that. But yeah, just more live instrumentation and everything.
Or so where'd you all get y'all's like kind of branding tactics? Like I was looking at some of you all's old projects, like Anna Mixtape, you know, just.
I mean, we're super into anime, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we already knew we wanted to make an anime themed project, and then one day he just said like, "Oh, how about Anna Mixtape?" Like we were really trying to think of some names, and that's how that came about. I mean, the project's not good.
I was rocking with the production, the sound of it.
To be honest, a lot of those songs are private and you can't even hear them, so you didn't hear the whole project.
Or,
but I mean, the production is like, it's not terrible, but like where we are now, this is all good. This is all a good thing. Like where we are now, where we were then is like night and day.
Yeah. I definitely feel like you all have the potential to, you know, be at that stage. I would kind of compare it to, you know, it's funny. This just dropped the other day too, like the Astro World. Just kind of that.
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, you haven't?
Mm-mm.
It's dope. But just kind of that sound, you know. It's not like the, you know, typical trap music that you hear, but it's kind of that upbeat, you know, merging of sound. So
that's what we're going for. Anyway.
Yeah.
So he might have heard our project first and then came up with Astro World. That's what I think happened.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I was listening to, you say you haven't heard the project, but what's the song? Hold on, I'm gonna find out real quick on Astro World. But you all's chain chomp sounds exactly like the beat break.
Yeah.
Yeah, two different beats.
Oh, it might be. I saw a lot of people talking about the intro.
Mode.
Is that the intro?
Nah, I think it's like the third track.
With Drake.
Yeah, one with Drake.
I heard something of that.
Yeah, it sounds just like the
Okay,
chain
cool.
chomp. Yeah.
Cool. So we're up there with them. That's good.
Yeah.
Getting comparison. That's cool.
It's all right.
Side note. One time, I don't know what happened, but Tory Lane's official SoundCloud, like with the star and all that, and like it was his page, had followed us. But in the same day, this was around the time we were at, I think Anna Mixtape was out. But in the same day, like unfollowed us, which is kind of wild. Yeah, it was weird, but
that's fine.
Unrelated.
It's kind of funny.
Where are y'all trying to take this music? Like, where do y'all see yourselves in, you know, the next couple to few years?
As long as we don't slack, and as long as like people keep showing love, because I don't know, it's real cool. Like I'm always so happy to see like a random message from someone I don't know who I've never met, or like just randomly follow me on Instagram from SoundCloud or something. Like send me something or a screenshot that they listen to the project. So as long as we keep doing what we're doing, keep elevating and not slacking, and people keep listening, then I don't know. I just want to go as far as we possibly can. I want to be global. I want to be able to go around the world and make people feel happy or however they want to feel, like just from our music and our words. So I want to do that. Like I want to go everywhere and I want to be heard on a global scale. Yeah,
so
but
do you all enjoy doing like the shows around here?
Oh yeah, I love the shows around here. They could be a little bit more organized, for sure. But I still love like when it's my time to perform or watching other people perform. If they were more organized, it'd be a lot better. I think a lot more people would show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, like it's really fun performing regardless of who's there. Like we literally like performed in front of like 2 people. And still had a good ass time.
We performed in front of people turning their back on us before.
Oh yeah, literally just turning their chair around when we go on stage.
Wow. When y'all go on stage?
Yeah, turning
that was a while
around.
ago. That was a while ago.
We didn't laugh at the time.
Anybody turn their chair back around or?
No, it was just one person.
Oh.
But we know who it is. We won't forget.
Wow. Motivation. Wow. You all done any shows like in the neighboring areas like Richmond, DC?
Yeah. One time we went to DC. We got invited by our friend Bucky Malone out there to do a show, and it was real last minute. I don't even know how. Yeah, I don't remember how it got set up, but we did do a show in DC. It was real cool. Like people didn't know us, but people did show love, and like it seemed like they like what we were doing.
We had LaCree, Bobby Blaze.
Oh, we went up there with LaCree and Bobby Blaze.
Where
So it was cool. Like Virginia was really showing out in DC. Like it was like that's how I wanted to be. Like the way we moved together as a unit. We were up on stage with each other, like showing love and all that.
Mhm.
And I don't know, it was real cool.
yeah.
That's like it was like a symbol of how it should be around here. But we had a show at William and Mary University, which is still here. But
Yeah.
that was amazing. Like it was thrown by some of the students, and it was super organized. It was a fashion show / show. There's a whole bunch. It was the biggest show we ever did so far.
There was some-
Okay.
Yeah, there's a ton of people there, and super organized. Like we went
Any
in.
chairs turn around?
They didn't have chairs.
Y'all stand up.
But we walked in and they interviewed us like immediately, and they took us to get food like in a green room, I guess.
Mm.
And then they interviewed us again. It was like super professional, real organized. Like I'm not expecting that at, like the shows around here, but like the organization, like they were like,
Yeah.
if you're not here on time, you're not performing. If you don't, they'll turn your time off if you're going over. That goes
Yeah.
do extra song.
Yeah, holding people accountable.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. That's what I like. It was cool. It was
Word.
amazing.
Small.
Shit. Yeah, William and Mary University. What's that? Williamsburg, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. DC.
When was that?
a few months ago.
I think it was in February, right? Maybe.
No, DC was February.
Oh,
Maybe March.
Okay.
somewhere around.
March or April.
Small. Y'all thought about doing like a abstract trap raps tour?
Not
Like,
a tour.
Kind of expanding on the brand, kind of to promote the project, just doing different things. Like it could be a tour, it could be merch.
We want to have a listening.
Yeah, like a listening party.
Yeah, we want to have a listening get together. Or at Prime Records. It's on Granby or Church Street, one of those. But we talked to him about it briefly, but we haven't like gone into detail. But we want to do that, and like I'm sure at least 3 people will show up, so that'd be cool.
Alright.
Yeah.
Maybe 4.
Yeah, it's not gonna put no chairs in us so they can't turn around on us.
Alright.
But yeah, I really want to do that. You should come too and bring
Yeah.
the Tidewater waves.
Yeah, definitely. And we could definitely set that up. Even set up some more collaborations as well.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe within the next month we want to do that because it's cool. Like I like when people put out a project and they have a listening party before anyone's heard it.
Mm.
But I kind of like the idea better. Like I
Let
know
people-
I know some people know the words, so people will be there and they'll be singing along.
Exactly.
So, and I want to have other people perform too, like in between, like just play our songs, maybe like 2 songs and have someone perform, a little intermission, and then maybe 3 songs.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
wanna
can
do
make that
something
whole
like that.
thing. You talking about the collective, the togetherness out here. Get some, various brands and put together a whole little,
Yeah.
event. Yeah, everybody bring their crowd.
That's what I want. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So I want to get into the next project you all mentioned. You all have like a kind of tentative, date for that. Not exactly down to the date, like
In the
time.
fall. It'd be real smooth to listen to in the fall. Like a lot of, I don't know. I like music that kind of like matches the temperature outside. Like this tape is like summer music, but like this, it's gonna be so smooth. Like I don't know, a lot of live instrumentation, some singers, us rapping like how we rap and sing. We can sing too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want the suede tape. I don't know if that's definitely gonna be the next one, but that's like I think it's a good direction
Mhm.
for us.
Y'all might have some little, EPs in the middle. Just
Maybe
a
definitely some singles.
A lot of singles.
lot of singles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Singles
Just
keep us afloat.
already done or produced.
We have so many beats.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah, we can always go in and just make a song.
Or okay.
We
You
got-
all sell beats as well because the production is, like I said, it's crazy. Tape.
We've been trying to.
We do.
Put together like a beat tape.
Yeah, I mean we have beats for sale. I mean a lot of people who come over who we don't know, they end up becoming our friends so fast that we just be like, oh, you can have some beats. Like,
Yeah,
we
that's
don't-
usually the case.
we don't sell them. We just give them to them.
Smooth. Yeah, and y'all got so many of them.
Yeah.
Or decent. Yeah. Anything else y'all want to plug?
Shout out Tidewater Waves. Shout out The Perfect Play.
Where?
And ourselves. I mean, shout out to y'all, everybody who listens and everyone who supports. We have new music on the way. I know we just put out music, but we're not slacking. And I don't know the love we're getting from it is amazing. So,
Yeah.
so I don't see why we would stop now.
Yeah. And I noticed Sunflower is like really outrunning, all the other songs and songs and plays. Do you all have?
That's because it came out first. That was a single.
Okay. Where?
Intro and Sunflower were single like June 8th or June 9th, something like that.
Okay.
That's why. But everything's gonna catch up.
Uh,
Yeah. But Sunflower, a lot of people really like Sunflower.
Yeah, it's a different type of sound.
Yeah. And we got lame rapper on there. Her real name Maya, but we're gonna work with her more in the future, probably on this Wade tape. And she's a good singer. She's good, easy to work with and all that.
Word. Is there anything we missed? Anything else we should throw in there?
Balcony Boise is one of the best groups out of Virginia, best duos in the world. Our music's amazing. Hopefully you agree. If you don't, that's cool. I know everything's not for everybody, but yeah. Appreciate y'all for listening.
And where is the project available?
Available on most streaming platforms, like even the little ones like Deezer and the big ones, Apple, Spotify. It's on SoundCloud.
If you're wondering, yeah, it's on Napster too.
Yeah, go check that out. I love the feedback. Like, people have been sending me DMs, people I don't know, people I do know, and everybody's honest. Like, some people said they don't like the outro, which is cool. We made it for ourselves. People tell me their favorites, their least favorites. So yeah, everything's, I don't know.
I feel like that kind of just really brings the project full circle, because people that do tapes and they just do the songs and like regular outro, but I feel like that just, one, it wraps it up, but two, it's like it's different.
Yeah.
Very, very different. So, yeah, I like what you all are doing, man. Keep it going. We definitely gonna talk about, doing some collaborative stuff.
Yes, likewise. We like what you're doing too.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for having us.
Yeah, appreciate you. It's Balcony Boys, and we out.
Okay.